Hello and welcome to the tutorial video on Google Classroom. In this video, you will become familiar with the main components of Classroom. These features will be used by you throughout the school year in many of your classes. In this video, we will guide you on how to add each of your teacher's Google classes to your main menu page. You will also learn about two important tabs within Google Classroom. First is the Google Stream tab. This will be used by you, your classmates, and your teacher. Think of it as your parents' Facebook stream. The other tab within Google Classroom is the Classwork tab. The Classwork tab will contain all of your assignments that are assigned to you. You will learn how to submit your schoolwork. You will learn how to add files to your assignment such as Google Docs, Google Slides, images, videos, and/or any audio recordings that your teacher might ask you to include with your assignment. Let's get started.
Okay, so we need to locate Google Classroom on your Chromebook. There's a couple different areas that you can go in order to start Google Classroom. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, I have a Google Classroom logo. I can click on that and that can start up Google Classroom. If you don't have that, you need to go over to the launcher and open up the menu and then locate Google Classroom. What we want to do is we want to be able to join a Google class. So what we need to do is go up to the top right corner and we want to hit on the plus sign, join class. It's going to prompt you to put in a class code. Your class code is given to you by your teacher. They will project it on the smartboard or write it on the marker board. This is the class code that I would put in if I'm joining Mr. Hofferman's third hour social studies class. When I punch in the code and enter it, it will show up in my main menu for Google Classroom. Once you're enrolled in the class, you'll see that Mr. Hofferman's third hour social studies class pops up here. Also, what you need to know about is the main menu. You'll see that it shows your enrolled classes here, a to-do list, but also it has this special feature called calendar. As you can see, this shows the assignments that are due in each of the classes for this week. Also in the main menu is To Do. When you click on To Do, it'll show you a listing of all the assignments that you still need to do. I can click on this drop-down menu and select the classes that I want to take a look at. As you can see in Mr. Hofferman's third hour class, I have an Ancient China study guide that's due July 24th. It's important also to pay attention to the information that is given to you for each Google class that you're taking. You'll notice that it gives you reminders of what assignments are due here in this screen, but also more importantly, you can take a look down here, and if you click on this logo, it will open up the work for Mr. Hofferman's third hour social studies class. You can also open up the folder that is under Google Classroom in your Google Drive that is for this class. Let's go ahead and click in the Google class, Mr. Hofferman's third hour social studies. You'll notice that when you open up into Google Classroom, that it will automatically default to Stream. You have three tabs that are important for you. You have Stream, Classwork, and also People. Let's take a look at Google Stream. The Google Stream tab is a tab that gives you information for your class. As you can see, my teacher posted a new assignment, Ancient China Study Guide. In addition, teachers can also post Google Classroom meetings as well. So in case you are doing remote learning, your teacher could schedule a Google Class meeting for you, and it will pop up on the Google Stream. As you can see, there's a message that goes with this. It says, here is the link for our online class for July 22nd at 9:30 a.m. So if you were to click on this, it would take you to the Google Meet so that you can meet with your teacher and your classmates. If I scroll down further, you'll see that there's an announcement by my teacher. He's telling me, don't forget to bring your colored pencils for tomorrow. So not only do announcements from your teacher pop up, but also assignments pop up on your Google Stream. Some teachers might even have the option to allow students to post comments as well. Let's head over to Classwork tab. On the Classwork tab, you'll notice at the top we have a couple of links: View Your Work, Meet, Google Calendar, Class Drive folder. When you click on the View Your Work, it'll take you to a page that shows all of the assignments that are due in this class. As you can see, I have an Ancient China study guide. If your teacher has scheduled a Google Meet for you and your classmates, you can access it by clicking here. You can also go to your Google Calendar by clicking on this link and going to your Class Drive folder in your Google Drive. And again, this link is specifically for this third hour social studies class. On the left-hand side, you'll see we have topics. Think of these as your units of study for this class. We have Ancient China, Ancient Greece, Ancient Mesopotamia. Many teachers will put the current unit that you're studying at the top. As you can see, we have Ancient China here. Underneath Ancient China, we have an assignment that has been given. When you click on this link, it will give you a description of the assignment, when it is due, and then when you click on this document, it will become your own document. It'll be saved into your Class Drive folder for this class period. Every time your teacher assigns something in Google Classroom, you will also receive an email in your inbox. As you can see, here is the Ancient China Study Guide. If I were to click on this email, I will now have access to this assignment as well. I can click on Open, and then I can go to this document and begin my work. Once you've finished your assignment, you'll need to submit it to your teacher. Under your assignment, you'll see that it says View Assignment. When you click on this, it'll take you to this screen. On the right-hand side, you'll see that it has the document that your teacher assigned and that you've been working on. In addition, you can add other documents, such as your teacher might have assigned you to record yourself. You can click on Add or Create, and then you have access to your Google Drive. Maybe you need to add a hyperlink. You can click here, or any other files. Once you've finished your assignment, you'll need to submit it to your teacher. Under your assignment, you'll see that it says View Assignment. When you click on this, it'll take you to this screen. On the right-hand side, you'll see that it has the document that your teacher assigned and that you've been working on. In addition, you can add other documents, such as your teacher might have assigned you to record yourself. You can click on Add or Create, and then you have access to your Google Drive. Maybe you need to add a hyperlink. You can click here, or any other files. Underneath is where you can add private comments to your teacher when submitting the work. Once you're ready to turn in your assignment, click on Turn In. It'll give you a message of what you're going to be submitting. Once you click Turn In, it will give a notification to your teacher via the Gmail. If by chance you made a mistake or you want to go back and revise, you can unsubmit your work so that you can work on it. Remember that once you submit your work, you can't open up that Google document to make revisions. You have to unsubmit it.